Hi, friends, and welcome back to the Sesh. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Janelle.
And boy, do we have a treat for you guys today.
Yeah, we do. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And also a little nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to lie.
I'm nervous too.
We have...
a lot nervous, actually.
Yeah, seriously. We have another guest coming on the show a little bit later. We figured we'd start off the show just us and then bring her in a bit. But her name is Terry, and she is a medium and psychic. And
yes.
I don't know exactly like if she uses other terms.
We'll ask her.
Yeah, we'll ask her to kind of explain herself. Explain yourself. But she is going to come on and do a few different things. One of them being looking into Kendall's birth and seeing what
maybe tell me a little bit about the baby.
Yes.
Even.
So Colleen Ballinger is a big YouTuber here, and she has three kids, 2 births that she went through, and had her come on and do a reading for each of them. And it was really, really interesting.
Yeah, she's done some other just non-baby related psychic readings with her. Yeah. And I was always intrigued by them every time I would watch. And a lot of what she said was very accurate to her birth, to her life. And I had to contact her. As soon as we decided we were going to get guests on the show, she was one of the top on my list. I was fascinated by everything she had to say to Colleen. And I've seen some other things that she's done, and I think the real deal.
She seems like such a wonderful, genuine person. Just the way that she presents herself is just so like calming and like honest.
Comforting.
Yeah, comforting. So she's going to come on and...
all the way from California.
Yeah. And see what she can tell us about little Bean, who is now what size is Bean this week?
We had to... Oh, Karelly, will you grab the mango too? I wanted to explain why week. Last week we had Alyssa Sharp and Nicole Brenny on the show, and we didn't really get to record an intro beforehand, kind of talking to you guys, because that was our original plan.
Right.
Go over the baby. Every week we like to talk about what size she is. And so I just had the mangoes in my hand last week for no reason, and I broke one open during the show. And a lot of people were confused, like, why does Kendall have a mango?
And you're like literally waving around the ruler for the entire hour.
This is my new best friend, okay? This ruler is my new buddy. I really like having it.
Great.
So last week, she was a mango, according to the apps.
Right.
Now, look at this size difference.
Dude. So, but then also, like...
I know, it's confusing. The app this week is saying sweet potato / grapefruit.
Yes. Which I guess is kind of relatively the same.
It's really hard to say.
Which, why just a sweet potato, not a regular potato? Because they're smaller, I guess, technically.
Maybe, but then the grapefruit's pretty big.
Yeah, they're pretty big. So, anyways, what are the dimensions? Like, how many inches?
Let's me look. See how accurate they are.
Okay, so this grapefruit's like 5 inches, but then this sweet potato is like a good almost 7 inches.
Okay, because this says this week they're about 6.5 inches.
Okay, so I feel like it's more like this.
Maybe, yeah.
She's like a little potato.
Yep. And how many ounces? Let's see.
It's crazy how fast she's growing every week.
11.7 ounces.
So getting close to a pound.
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. And I was just reading, this could be wrong. I just read this like very casually. I think she's supposed to get like 7 times bigger before she's born from now.
So she's like rapidly getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I mean, but didn't she say that like the second half of the pregnancy, it's like much more rapid? Because obviously she has to like...
Well, actually, I think the most growth is in the first trimester.
Oh, okay.
Because they're going from like tiny,
that's true. Microscopic.
I don't even know. Anyway,
crazy.
She's getting bigger. I can feel it. I felt her a lot last night. It was actually kind of starting to annoy me.
Really?
Is it too early to say that? But she was kind of, I couldn't tell if it was like my stomach but it was a lot of like thumping.
Yeah.
That's what I've been calling it lately, is where it's like a big thump.
God, that's so crazy.
Like a bunny thump? Yeah. In your belly. A bunny thump.
Thump.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow you have your, what is it called?
Yes, tomorrow I have my anatomy scan, which I'm very nervous, but also excited for. They're going to look at her whole body, all of her organs, all fingers, toes, the whole shebang. It's supposed to take an hour long just for the ultrasound. Then I get a lunch break, then I come back for an appointment with the doctor, which I'm meeting a new OBGYN tomorrow, which is nice. So I have, just in case, mine is busy on the day of.
Yeah.
No, it's nice to know as many in the practice as possible. So yeah, I think we start getting into it and start planning, like kind of forming the birth plan and stuff. Tomorrow's a big day. So we're really anxious.
I am so excited to see what happens tomorrow. And I want to see her on the ultrasound. It's going to be cool.
Wait, will you be able to see her face?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, it's not a 3D one though. So I don't know if it'll be as clear as the 3D that we did before.
But it's more like the anatomy and like her bones and stuff?
Yeah. Or all of that, organs. I think it's everything.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what it'll look like. We'll have to see. I'm going to vlog it. So.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Me too.
And I'm so excited for Terry to come on because not only is she looking into your birth, but she's also going to try and communicate with some of our loved ones who have passed on, which I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous for some reason.
That's what I'm most nervous about today.
Yeah.
That's just, wow. I've never experienced anything like this. I've watched a ton.
And I have to be honest, like I've always been a little bit skeptical just because I've never personally experienced that.
Right.
The more I watch and just watching her connect with people in Colleen's life as well as her friend Corey, I remember they did a reading with him as well. It definitely makes me more like inclined to believe that this is real. You know?
Yeah.
And so it's like if she reaches someone who, especially our grandparents, we would really like for them to come through. But I guess, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. It's hard to predict what will happen because we're not psychics.
I'm so excited. This is going to be
I'm
crazy.
nervous. I'm so nervous.
So yeah, we brought multiple objects that belonged to our grandparents and some pictures. And we're just going to see what happens.
Yeah. It's going to be an exciting episode. And just wanted to say to guys, I know this is different. We've had 2 guests.
Yeah.
Our first guests.
Ever have been back to back.
Back to back. We will be back to just
regular
the 2 of us.
Just the
and Karelly and
2
Sydney,
of
of course, for the next at least month.
Yeah.
So back
it just
to
kind of
regular
happened that way.
Programming.
We reached out to both and for scheduling, and they just scheduled back to back. So
we're having a lot of hippy dippy trippy shit going on. As thank you guys for tuning in who aren't into this or don't believe it. I've seen a lot of comments that are like, I don't really necessarily believe in astrology or psychics or any of this, but I found this interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think it's been quite fun for us.
It has. Yeah. It's been awesome to have guests on the show, and I just feel like we've been waiting forever to be able to do that. And now that we are, and let us know if there's any specific people that you would like to see on the show.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people were guessing that Jenna Marble was going to come back last week, and I was literally laughing so hard. I'm like,
she's going to make her appearance on the Sesh.
Yes, she will be back on the Sesh.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I wish. But so obviously we can't get, people as big as Jenna Marbles probably, but we definitely have some other folks in mind that we really want to come on the show. So.
Also, next week, I think we're going to be doing some advice.
Yes.
You guys have been requesting advice, more serious than Am I the asshole?
And the sex advice, which was really fun. You guys seem to enjoy that. But
But this can be about anything.
Yep.
Problems in your life. Maybe we can help you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Unsolicited advice. Maybe we can help you.
It's solicited because they are asking for it.
Yes.
Unsolicited is when you offer advice without
unsolicited is when
it.
you don't know really what you're talking about. You don't have the full picture of it.
No, I think unsolicited is when someone doesn't ask
I thought that
for
too,
it.
but then I Googled it and I'm pretty sure it's
really?
Yeah, here, let me look.
Okay.
Unsolicited advice. Unsolicited advice happens when you are in a situation that someone else is not. So although we don't exactly know what you're going through, we're giving advice based on what you tell us.
I thought solicited meant, no solicitors.
That's what I thought too. No one's asking you for it. But
okay. So
I guess it is unsolicited advice.
That's what it will be.
But there will be a form down below, a Google form that you can fill out, and we will do that next week. So
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So enjoy our interview with Terry. This is going to be awesome.
Yes.
We are so excited.
We're pumped. Before we go ahead and bring her on, though, we're going to thank our sponsors, our first sponsors for the day, and we'll be right back. So our first sponsor for this week's episode is Thrive Market, which is an online membership-based market on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. Shop everything from healthy pantry essentials to sustainable meat and seafood to non-toxic cleaning and beauty products, all delivered right to your door. And if you happen to find a price lower elsewhere, they'll even match it. So this week, guys, I actually have a Thrive Market box to open on camera, and I'm so stoked about it. I got to pick out some really cool things and share it with you. The first one being the Mighty Pimple Patch. Have you ever used these? They're the greatest things on earth. You put them on your pimples and they get rid of them overnight. It's the best. Also, we have some little dog goodies here. One of them being the Honest Kitchen Daily Boosters Goat's Milk. My dogs use the Honest Kitchen food as their normal food, but then this is a really cool thing that you mix into their food that actually helps moisten it, and it's really awesome because it has probiotics to keep their tummies happy. So I've been wanting to try this for a while, and I'm excited that it came in my box. And then also I found this on their website. It's the Halo Live a Little's protein treats. They're freeze-dried pieces of salmon, and Charlie is here to test them on camera. So they're little freeze-dried bits. They're 100% salmon. And let's see what he thinks. Oh, he says, very much approved. I love them. Then I also got some Rao's pasta sauce in my box. I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is by far my favorite pasta sauce. I have an Alfredo, which I've never tried from them. And then also a basil pesto. So I'm excited to cook with these soon. I got some vegan jerky, which sounded really interesting. I like the flavor of beef jerky, but haven't had it in years. But this stuff looks pretty good. Maple bacon flavor. So I'll definitely try that out. And then being the coffee lover that I am, I had to try some Nut Pods creamer. Got 2 flavors here, as well as some pop and bottle vanilla oat milk latte little cans of coffee here. So quite a variety. And that's what I love so much about Thrive Market is the fact that they have so many different things from beauty, cleaning, food, pet. They even have wine on there. It really is a one-stop shop for all of your needs. And they have really high quality standards at Thrive Market. They carefully vet each and every item so you can trust that if it's there, it's the best. And with Thrive Market, your membership means more for families in need and our planet. When you join, they donate a membership to a family in need. And so far, they've donated over $4.5 million in healthy groceries. They also provide carbon neutral shipping, and they're on a mission to be the first climate positive grocer. Can your grocery store do that? Well, now it can when you go to thrivemarket.com/sesh. So join today and get 40% off your first order and a free gift worth over $50. That's Thrive, THRIVE, market.com/sesh to get 40% off your first order and a free gift worth over $50. Thrivemarket.com/sesh. Seriously, guys, try out Thrive Market. What do you have to lose? You get 40% off your order and a free gift. You really cannot go wrong.
Guys, today I'm here to talk to you about Olipop, one of my favorite go-to drinks these days.
Olipop is a new kind of soda. It tastes just like the sodas we grew up with, but unlike other sodas that are full of sugar, corn syrup, and artificial ingredients like aspartame, Olipop is made with natural ingredients that are actually good for you.
Olipop is the fastest growing functional beverage in America. They have delicious, nostalgic flavors like vintage cola, classic root beer, orange squeeze, cherry vanilla, strawberry vanilla, and their newest, classic grape. Personally, I love the classic root beer. It just really reminds me of back in the day.
Good. Dude, a root beer floats.
Oh, it hits good.
I like a healthy root beer float. Hello.
Yeah, it really is. It's amazing. They use functional ingredients that combine the benefits of prebiotics, plant fiber, and botanicals to help support your microbiome and benefit your digestive health. 90% of Americans consume more than the USDA's daily recommended added sugar intake, which is only 30 grams. Sweetened beverages like soda are the leading source of added sugars in the American diet. So Olipop is much, much lower in sugar than conventional sodas with only 2 to 5 grams of sugar from natural sources. No added sugar. Their vintage cola has just 2 grams of sugar compared to regular Coca-Cola, which has 39 grams of sugar. Their orange squeeze has 5 grams of sugar compared to orange Fanta, which has 44 grams of sugar. All of their products are non-GMO, vegan, paleo, keto friendly, and have less than 8 grams of net carbs per can. Guys, I'm telling you, you gotta check out Olipop. It is truly a favorite of mine. I love that I don't have to feel guilty about drinking it, but I can really enjoy it. They are so confident that you will also love their products that they offer a 100% money-back guarantee for orders that are placed through their website.
And now you can receive 20% off plus free shipping on your order. I recommend trying their variety pack. This is a great way to try all of their delicious flavors. Just go to drinkolipop.com/sesh or use code SESH at checkout to claim this deal. That's drinkolipop.com/sesh. Olipop can also be found in over 8,000 stores across the country, including Kroger, Target, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and Wegmans.
You guys, we all have that pair of jeans or that t-shirt that always feels comfortable when you put it on. It's just the perfect fit. You've really broken it in, and it's one of your go-tos. That's how I feel about my Third Love bras, and I mean it. They are the only bras that I will wear. I am such a huge fan of Third Love, and I'm so happy that they have been sponsoring our shows for so long. The 24/7 t-shirt bra is designed to fit and form to your body because every detail is made with ultimate comfort in mind. Their ultra-thin memory foam cups give your boobs everyday comfort and support. Their luxe straps never slip, and it's so smoothing that it looks invisible no matter what you wear. Plus, what's great is it's available in cups A through I, including Third Love's exclusive half cups. And I'm a big fan of the Third Love fitting room quiz. It is so helpful. It helped me get into the right bra size a few years ago. I was wearing the totally wrong size. And once I got into the right one, I just feel so much better. Did you know your bra size can change more than 6 times in your lifetime? Are you one of the 80% of women that is wearing the wrong bra size? Third Love makes it easy to find a bra that actually fits with their fitting room quiz. The fitting room quiz is like a personal shopper, but better. It focuses on size, breast shape, current fit issues, and your personal style to find bras that are perfect for you. The fitting room has helped over 18 million women find their true bra size, and you could be next. And you'll love your fit, guaranteed. If not, exchanges and returns are free for 60 days. Third Love's team of expert fit stylists are available to answer all of your questions. Plus, we love that Third Love gives back. It's one of the largest donors of undergarments in the United States. They've partnered with organizations all across the country, and Third Love has donated over $40 million worth of bras to people in need. Feeling is believing, guys. Give your boobs the 24/7 comfort and support that they deserve. Upgrade your bra today and get 20% off your first order at thirdlove.com/sesh. That's 20% off at thirdlove.com/sesh. All right, guys, we are so excited. We have Terry Huberman here. She is going to be doing a variety of things today.
Yes. Please explain.
Sure. So we're going to start off with mediumship.
Yes.
So I'm going to do my best to reach out to your loved ones. Mm-hmm. And the spirit world, the way they speak to me is mostly in metaphors. So just sort of keep an open mind in regards to the information that I give you. I may not be exact or literal because I've got to do this like whole investigation of what these metaphors are.
Okay.
So you will know information. For example, if I say, okay, your loved one was born in Zimbabwe, and no, they were really born in New York. Like you're gonna know that I'm wrong. Like that is not information that's correct, right?
Okay.
But a lot of times we'll get information that we don't know.
Okay.
So just because you don't know information doesn't mean it's not true. Sometimes you have to go back and talk to people and find out information. So I often look at these mediumship sessions as the sessions that keep on sessioning.
Okay.
We love that for the name of the show. Perfect.
Hi. this podcast too just keeps sessioning.
Yep.
So just keep in mind your main goal is to at least understand or have a resonation or that there could be a connection to the information that I'm saying.
Okay.
And then if you don't know that information, you can go back and ask anybody else. So, that's why, to verify or validate or whatnot. So you'll know when I'm wrong.
Okay.
You'll hopefully know when I'm right too by that connection or that resonation, or you just may not know, and that's okay too. And then you'll go back and figure it out. And then you guys will let me know, like when you find out the information, be like, oh, Terry, by the way, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's generally how these go or how they should go. So, just I'll do my best to be exact and literal, but the spirit world has their own agenda. So
Before we get started, will you just take a minute to explain to people who you are, what you do, your title, just so people can get a little bit more familiar with you?
Sure. So my name is Terry. Hello, everyone. And I'm an intuitive healer. I'm a psychic medium, and I also do a lot of energy work. So that's primarily what I focus on is energy. Okay. And there are different levels and frequencies of energy. Human energy, people who are living have a different feel to them than people who are no longer with us and they're not wearing their earth suit. So that's how I'm able to make the distinction in terms of energy. And when I'm doing mediumship readings, I'm connecting with your loved ones. When I'm doing a psychic reading or an intuitive reading where I'm giving you guidance or, direction, then I'm working with each of your own electromagnetic fields or your auras.
Okay. So that's what we will be doing after we do our mediumship session.
Yeah. I like to go with mediumship first because for me personally, what it feels like, it's much heavier, it's much denser, and it's thick. Okay. And oftentimes when I'm speaking with your loved ones, I'm sort of stuck with them So they won't let me go until I serve them.
Okay.
Right. And then they're like, okay, that's cool. Bye. See ya.
Wow.
And I'll let you know that because they start to, it's not like they leave you, they leave me.
Okay.
Right. Because our loved ones are always around us,
Right.
So, but they're not always around me. So that's how I'll know that it's time to say goodbye, but not forever. Remember, they're just not wearing their earth suit. That's all.
Yeah. That's really interesting. And just for the audience, this was something really cool about Terry is she has practiced this for a long time. So she's been able to kind of harness this gift and set boundaries with the spirit world. And so she's able to kind of turn this on and off.
Yes. I had to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
And I had to practice that. And so
Serious
I have
work.
turned this on.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay.
Game on.
It's open and ready to go.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And also, oftentimes, like, especially because there's other people around, just to make sure, because I extend an invitation and our loved ones, even though they're not wearing their earth suits anymore, they still can choose not to come and show up. Right.
Okay.
So I never guarantee, but something that does help with bringing them forward are pictures or objects, which is why I requested those for you, especially since we're in the room with other people.
Yeah.
I want to hone in on your loved ones.
Sure.
So this will hopefully help. So just to, sort of explain why
Okay.
I did that.
Cool.
Okay. And before we get started, too, Terry sees clients from all over the world. So how can
online,
people
phone.
find you?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, my website, terryhuberman.com. I'm on Instagram, Intuitive Coach Terry. I have a YouTube channel, Terry Huberman. And then, I teach classes. I do one-on-one sessions, energy healings, all the things. But really, it's my website, terryhuberman.com, and you'll be able to find everything there.
Okay, cool. And we will have that all linked for you guys in the description box.
Definitely.
Make it super easy for you to connect with Terry if you would like to do so.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. Yeah. Can I? Because I felt a gentleman coming through, and I just I want to just honor that. I'm hoping he's one of yours.
Maybe it's a office space nearby.
Yeah, exactly.
Next door.
So I'm just gonna, because I do feel like there's this information that's coming through. So let me, and again, this is a puzzle, right? So I'm putting a picture together of your loved ones, but and since you guys are family, you guys share a lot of the same loved ones.
We do.
Would you understand? Okay, so I felt a gentleman, and his energy is very strong. Okay. And I felt him come in and just sort of stand right next to me. Wow. And he's very present. So this gentleman, when he would walk into a room, people would notice him. I also felt like there was a connection to the military. Do you understand this with any of your loved ones that you wanted me to reach out to?
All of them.
All of them had there's a very strong military. And I feel, and I'm getting chills, a huge sense of pride. So I don't know who this is just yet, but I just feel like there's a gentleman. And I think that's why. So this is a selfish thing. This is a regular Terry, not mediumship Terry thing. Like I have a huge, respect for military. So I got like really excited. That's because I was like, oh, thank you for your service. So maybe that's why he came and he stood by me. I don't know. But that was just a personal little thing. So I just feel like very grateful to this gentleman. Unless that's also something the family feels, gratitude towards this gentleman. Do you understand this?
Yes.
With everyone so far that you know in connection to.
Yeah.
Yes.
They could all possibly fit that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. Would you understand? Okay, because I'm just gonna. Well, we're kind of going a little bit backwards. I'm not using the objects yet. If you're cool with that, that's fine.
Sure.
Would you understand now? Again, I'm not saying this is because of the military. This for whatever reason, there's a connection to the way one of these gentlemen would have walked. There was something with his gait. Maybe it wouldn't have been as dramatic as a hobble. But there maybe something would have been a little bit off with his walk. Do you understand this? And this could have happened before the military. It doesn't have to happen.
Not that I'm aware of that anything's resonating with me at this exact moment.
Annalie looks
Can
like...
any of these ladies take that information?
Hi, I'm Kendall's sister.
Oh, wait, yeah, she's family.
And Janelle's cousin, Annalie.
Am I missing something, Annalie?
I don't know if
There would have been something about this gentleman's walk. It would have been a little bit maybe either off balance and it could have been from an injury.
My grandpa passed away and he was in the military and he lost his knee and he actually used a cane.
Okay, so just stop there for a second because I've got two. This is fun. This is like where the fun play comes in. Okay,
Guess who?
I told you it's a puzzle, like it's a game, Okay, great.
Okay.
So I do have people that can take some of the information. Okay, would you understand the letter? Oh, see, I'm seeing this, so I don't know if this is I'm seeing and I'm feeling the letter J, but I'm seeing the letter J here, just for full transparency. The gentleman that I was just describing, would that be this gentleman or no?
It's possible.
Possible. Okay, so hold on for a second.
Okay.
Do you understand the letter J connected with your loved one?
No, I don't necessarily understand the J.
So my grandpa, who did have a strong military, was J. So it could, and same with
kind of thinking.
this individual.
Okay.
So
let me get. Do you understand? Okay. So again, do you understand a connection to either the Midwest with this gentleman, the Midwest? Like he might have lived in the Midwest, or had Midwest.
I need to think of my geography first.
Or had Midwest values.
Yes.
Midwest values. He's very proud of his integrity. This gentleman is super proud of his integrity.
Okay. Yeah.
He had a kindness to him that sometimes would get him in trouble.
Yes.
You understand this? Is this still the gentleman with the J?
Yeah.
Military connection?
I believe so. I just don't remember how strong, but I know he had a connection with the military.
Okay. Yes. And that's fine. But you can't take the walk, the kind of off balance walk.
I never noticed anything like that, and there's no injuries that I would have noticed.
I mean, I could be wrong too. When I do gallery readings, like stage, this is how it's done. It's just kind of like a free for all.
Yeah, sure.
I know we had the intention of this, but I've got two, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. This is fun. Okay. All right. I'm seeing a gift. Hold on a second. I'm seeing a gift and a present, and I'm feeling. Okay. There's an event or an acknowledgement of a holiday or a birthday, an anniversary, or something connected with this person that might have recently passed or is coming. Or this gentleman wants to acknowledge. It could be an anniversary. It could be birthday.
Grandy's birthday.
Somebody's. So it could be a celebration. It doesn't necessarily have to be a celebration.
Okay.
But some sort of an event. Or
could it be an event of them passing?
Yeah, it could. It could be an acknowledgement.
That was like
a birthday.
Or a birthday.
Yeah, I mean, it's an event. Like, you understand that?
Yeah.
Connection with this?
Yes.
When was that?
It's not this one, though.
Okay,
this is
that's fine.
One that we share.
Okay.
Our grandfather.
Your grandfather's.
Our grandfather's birthday's May.
You got the letter J. The only thing really of all the information I presented to you so far, you can't take the walk or you don't know where the walk is coming in. And that's okay. I mean, I could be wrong about that. That's fine. Okay. Let me see if I can get one more piece of information before we say that we have John with us. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, and then we'll see. Because again, this is metaphor. Would you understand a very playful, pranky, like he would play pranks? Do you understand that? Jokester.
Yeah.
Even though he was very disciplined and all that, a jokester.
Yes.
Like a jokester. Now, I'm going to tell you what I saw because he might be sharing a specific memory or not, but there's something about him making fun or light or joking about shaving his head or shaving someone's head. Do you understand this? Do you know about this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Just take that information because like what I'm feeling is like this guy's like a jokester for sure. Like personality wise, he's a jokester. And do you understand the connection to 2 children with this gentleman?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's who I have here.
Okay.
Is him. Okay. So this would be your grandpa John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
You okay?
Yeah. So that's her grandpa on the other side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So that's not your grandpa.
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just going to hone in on him. Yeah. Okay. Now I just for transparency purposes, because it says he's engineering.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's very analytical and he's smart.
Yeah.
But sometimes this guy would be too smart for his own good. You understand this? That could be like where the little jokester stuff would come in because he had very high level of intelligence. Now, he might be bringing grandma, and he was married, right? Because I feel like he's holding a woman's hand, and I feel like there might be, what is her name?
Barbara.
Barbara.
She has not passed.
Okay.
She's still here.
Okay. Because I feel like he's holding her hand. That doesn't mean she's passed, just so you know that. He loved her. So much love. Like my heart feels like it's bursting into a million pieces. And he respected her too. You understand this? Like like he had her on a pedestal. She would cook.
Dude, even I know that.
She would cook something for him because I'm smelling like something that he loved. It was like a specific thing that he loved. I'm trying to discern whether it was sweet or savory. I can't make that discernment, but it smells amazing. Like I could understand why he loved it. It smells so good. Now I'm feeling the smell. I'm not smelling the smell, which is why I can't make that discernment.
Figure out what it is.
She's made it recently. Do you know this? She's made this thing, whatever the smell that she used to make for him all the time. He's acknowledging that she's made it recently. Okay.
Yeah, that's possible.
So that's information you can find out. Again, I don't know specifically like whether it was like meatloaf or whether it was an apple pie, but
she's a big cook.
Yeah. But there was something that he loved that she would cook for him because he's bringing that smell up to me. But again, I'm not actually smelling it. I'm feeling the smell because I'm clairsentient. So I feel stuff. So much love. He wants you to tell her this. So this is the message from him. There's not a human day that has gone by that he has not had that immense love for her. Like this is a real love story. Yeah. That's the sensation he's giving. So he's saying, please tell her I'm okay. Everything's fine. He wants her to know that he's acknowledging that she's thinking of him and he's thinking of her. So tell her that he's thinking of her. He loves her, and that he knows she's made this dish or this whatever it was. He's around, like he's still present and he's around. Yeah, I feel like he's like, that's cool, thanks. So I feel my connection to him is sleeping.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
My grandma will be excited to hear that.
Yeah. Do we want to try one of yours?
Okay, so this is the set of grandparents that both Kendall, me, and Annalise share.
Okay. And this is not John.
This is not John.
I will say that you guys came from such a loving family, like on all sides. Like
we did.
We
We're
did.
very fortunate.
I mean, it's thick with love. That's really cool.
It's true.
Ooh, I'm feeling very drawn to Grandma. What was Grandma's name?
Diane.
And
this is her ring.
Okay. Woo! A little sassy one, wasn't she?
She was.
Oh my goodness. She was
She was just like so funny and
yeah. I'm getting reference of like 20s, like, like maybe vaudevillian. Now it's just in terms of like how I might describe her, like trying to, grab what did they used to call it back in the day? Nip of drink, like here and there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she was a drinker. I'm just saying that was the kind of person. Oh, she was. Yeah. Okay, fine. I am saying that she was just
loved
cocktails. Because like, it's like I feel like she would go like this a lot,
She loved cocktail hour.
Yeah. Oh, she's spunky, this one. She's, very kind of, she's giving me the feeling like she was more progressive of the days and the times when she was growing up and stuff versus like she wanted to do more and be more and just, like
that would fit.
For sure.
She was really proud of that. She had a distinct voice. I'm hearing like, it's more like the pitch or it was like a higher kind of pitch sound. You understand this?
Yes.
Yeah. But it's so feminine.
It was. Yeah.
She's very feminine. That's what, but she's like spunky, sassy. That is why, she was gregarious and she did not have a shortage of men interested in her. Your grandfather's very lucky
Yeah,
he got her. This is her like saying he's lucky. I can't talk, but he's lucky. He got me. That's kind of like what she's saying. She's so cute. Really good looking legs. You understand that?
Yes.
Oh God, she's so proud of her legs.
Beautiful, stunning,
beautiful legs.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a lot. She's coming through stronger than your grandfather John. He was a lot more serious. Yeah. She's just spunky, but their personalities were just very different. So of course that's why that would be. But even though he was a jokester, she's saying something like she had a part in this.
In the baby?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like the planning.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know the situation or the scenario about any of this, but she's like, yeah, it's like she wants to take credit for some of that.
That's awesome.
Very cute. Very cute. Again, just like, what I think, from what I've been sensing from your grandfather and then from here is that there was a sense of authenticity to your family.
Yeah.
That was just like, tell it like it is. Like, this is it. No BS. Like, it doesn't feel like things were necessarily swept under the rug.
Sorry.
What's that?
They were kind of rug sweepers, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they were?
They were not more him.
More him.
Than her.
Okay. Because I'm like, she's like,
she was much more tell it as it is. But
okay.
I think that sometimes almost made him uncomfortable. Like, I can think of a specific scenario where she was much more like, let's chat. And he was like, let's not.
Yeah.
That's also very masculine kind of, trait.
Yeah.
But I mean, your family, it's just, I don't know. It's like, I feel like they would, well, definitely her, for sure. She would make anybody feel uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable, very comfortable. So she would disarm people.
She would.
Just like, so people would feel comfortable coming into their home, coming, and hanging out. Like they would give them dinner if they, or, again, metaphorically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, still a lot of love. Like there's authenticity to your families, both of your families. Yeah, she was she gave her parents, she was a handful growing up. You understand this?
Yeah.
She's like, I recognize. She's like, it's almost like she's taking responsibility for her being like kind of on the harder side to deal with. But at the same time, it made her who she was. And everybody loved her. Like, you could just talk with her for hours.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your grandfather was more quiet than she was, because I feel like he's just kind of like letting her speak.
Or
at
once.
Least, like that's what he's doing right now. Is like let her speak. I kind of don't feel like he wants to talk to me.
Really?
Yeah.
He might be a little like not receptive to something like that.
Yeah. I feel like he's like
Earthside.
Yeah, okay. That one good. So he hasn't changed.
No, I'm not surprised that he's not like dying to speak to you.
Yeah, because I just feel like he's there, but he's like letting her talk, and it's almost like,
Okay.
So for whatever reason, I just feel like he doesn't want to talk to me. That's fine. Okay. I respect that. Not a problem.
Okay.
Because she's just like, talk and just enjoy and all of that.
That would make sense.
Do you understand a connection to her throat, or what's this about her throat or this area? I feel like it would have been when she was younger. She might have had like chronic throat issues or sore throats or something like that. Do you understand?
Could be.
That?
I don't know.
It's possible. Annalie, do you have something?
I don't know if it's chronic throat, but if she's pointing to her throat, my grandmother and grandfather really, really loved each other, but my grandfather normally took more of the role of speaking, almost speaking for her. Mm-hmm. So it'd be interesting that now in an astral plane, she's the one that's speaking, and my grandfather, Alan, is kind of taking a step back.
Yeah, I just don't think he wants to talk to me.
Okay.
That's, I'm not, he may have been the more talkative one when he was living. That's fine. but he doesn't want to talk to me. So it's like I can't get that information.
Sure.
But there's something about her throat. I'm not, for me, and I don't want to put words into her mouth, and I don't want to, make things fit if they're not true. But there's something about maybe you can find out somehow, some way. I don't know. There was something about her throat that she might have had issues, challenges, or problems with. It feels more like a physical ailment versus like an emotional kind of thing. Like I can't speak, or I'm afraid to stand up for myself.
Right.
Because she's actually a really strong personality.
She is.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
So I don't think she would have a problem standing up for herself.
She didn't.
That's why it doesn't feel like, it feels like when she was younger, like maybe 13, something like that. Maybe she just had like maybe she had her tonsils out. I mean, I don't know. Or there might be.
My mother, her daughter, had a lot of that. And it's possible she did as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we just
maybe.
don't know about it. Maybe.
Unless she's, talking about maybe, again, I don't want to make it fit. Like she's bringing up your mom.
Right.
I don't want to make it fit. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Okay.
So just find out like what that's about. Because I feel like she's, it's something that she wants to say. Or at least is telling me about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm getting from her. She would have been a woman I would have loved to hang out with. And just had, I feel like she's stepping away, but I feel like she would have had just really cool things to say or share it, or kind of like nuggets of like smart tips. I don't know how to explain that, but does that make sense to you? Like,
Can I say?
Yeah.
She was a nurse, and so she was always kind of helping everyone with various health issues and things like that. That's why I'm almost thinking throat. I have a thyroid condition, and I wonder if she's maybe saying anything about that, because I've been not refilling my medication lately, and I wonder if she's angry.
She's like, Kendall, damn it.
Because if she's here, she would be.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. If you want to receive it that way, you can.
May not
especially
be.
If you're, but I'm not getting that is coming from her.
Okay.
So, I mean, in that respect.
Sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
in that
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
So I don't want to, again, I want to honor whatever's coming through, and I don't want to put words in her mouth.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but I do feel like she stepped away. He doesn't, he's just like, no.
I'm so not surprised that he's like not
that's
interested.
Cool. No,
that's so funny.
That's fun. So yeah. So I would have loved him. Like, I just feel like I could have learned a lot from her, like all these little tidbits or something. And if she was a nurse, she was probably learning a lot about people, just experiences and stuff like that.
She worked in an ER for several years.
Yeah.
She saw a thing or two.
Oh,
she did.
She did.
Yeah,
for sure.
She liked her legs.
That's so funny. I love that.
She was always showing him off.
She was
like that perfect looking housewife.
Yeah.
Like that.
Great gams.
Yeah.
Like,
wig to the beach, full outfit.
Just like made it look so easy.
Yep.
Everything that she did, whether or not it really was easy, she just made it look so effortless.
Yeah. She's a smart woman too, smart, intelligent, bubbly, vivacious. Thank you for sharing your family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that was really
very cool.
Okay, so next would be water bowl.
Yeah.
Water bowl time. All right. Cool. All right, we're going to take a quick ad break, and then we will be back with more readings.
Today on the Sesh, we have a new sponsor called Ro Derm. For me personally, I have struggled with hormonal acne in my 20s. It's not fun. It's very annoying. However, I have found that prescription strength treatments really do help, and my skin is clearer than it has been in years. One thing that's a little bit frustrating nowadays is the fact that skincare is so oversaturated. I feel like when you go to the store, you have no idea what to buy because there's so many products. But with Ro, it's really awesome because you go on their website and you tell them specifically what your concerns are, whether that's fine lines, wrinkles, acne, you name it. And they will actually formulate prescription skincare that is specific to your needs. And that's why custom RX treatment for Ro Derm was created. It's personalized prescription skincare that's designed with dermatologists to help you reach your goals, like getting clearer, smoother, healthier skin. All you have to do is complete a 10-minute online visit to share your concerns, which mine was specifically acne, plus some insight into your lifestyle, general health, and medical history. And personally, I love that you can do it online at your house. You don't have to make an appointment and drive to the dermatologist. You do it right at home. And if appropriate, a U.S. licensed healthcare professional will prescribe a custom RX treatment that makes sense for your skin, made with a blend of dermatologist-selected ingredients tailored to your needs. They hooked me up with a custom formula that was tretinoin and niacinamide, and those two together make my skin so happy. And right now, new members will receive a 30-day trial of custom RX treatment plus Roderm's hydrating cleanser and protecting SPF lotion for just $5 when you go to roderm.com/sesh. And shipping is free, and you'll get free and unlimited follow-ups with your healthcare provider to support you throughout your skincare journey. If you're prescribed, get your first month of custom RX treatment plus Roderm's hydrating cleanser and protecting SPF lotion for just $5. Go to roderm.com/sesh. That's roderm.com/sesh. I'm telling you guys, I highly recommend this service. They have truly saved my skin, and I'm confident they will help yours too. So as you guys know, I am a huge advocate for mental health awareness and making sure that you take your own mental health seriously. However, it can be really expensive to go see a psychiatrist and therapist and make sure that you get the medication you need, as well as the therapy that you need. It's not always cheap, but that is where Cerebral comes into play. Cerebral is an online mental health service that offers prescription medication, counseling, and therapy for anxiety, depression, ADHD, insomnia, and more.
So I used Cerebral for a good while back when I started my mental health journey. It was incredible for me because I didn't think I had the resources, but Cerebral was really able to help me find that, and it really kickstarted my journey. The counselors were really awesome. They were able to help me out a lot, and what's really cool is that if you don't end up liking the counselor that you're given, you can go to another counselor and they're totally understanding of everything. I think it's a really great place to start.
And Cerebral is actually one of the few services that provides prescription medication online through a licensed provider and ships medication straight to your door. Skip the pharmacy lines. And with the Cerebral mobile app, it's like having your personal care team wherever you are. You can message your care team and access self-care resources, and you can connect with your counselor and therapist on your own schedule through your laptop or the Cerebral mobile app. You can do your sessions on a laptop or a phone, so you can always find an area at home where you're most comfortable, and you can schedule sessions based on what's most convenient for you. And they also offer affordable treatments that are a fraction of the price of traditional therapy. And they also have treatment options with or without insurance. However, Cerebral is in-network for several insurers, and they're working every day to grow their partnerships. Even if you're out of network, they'll provide you with the necessary paperwork so you can easily submit a claim. And for listeners of this program, you can receive 65% off your first month of medication management and care counseling at cerebral.com/sesh. Go to cerebral.com/sesh for 65% off your first month. That's just a total of $30 to get started. Join Cerebral today on their mission to make quality mental health care accessible and affordable for all.
All right, and we're back. So now we are going to be doing a reading on me.
Yes.
And then a reading on the baby.
The baby.
The baby.
The baby.
So explain to us this water bowl.
Yes. So water is extremely conductive to energy. So what I love to do is when I do in-person reading, I can't do this online.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. People send you a bag of water.
Yeah. That would be weird. But in person, when I do readings, since water is so conductive to energy, you can infuse or put your energy, send it, project it, however you want to describe it, into the water.
Okay.
So if there's information you want to know about, or there's something you're curious about, or just in general, you can just say, I'm putting my energy in the water, whatever.
Yeah.
You'll take your hands out, and then I'll put my hands into the water, and then I'll go in and I'll read the water. And then if you have any questions, so I'll do like a psychic reading on you, but I'm going to be using the water. Send your energy in there. So for however long you need to, or you feel like, you want to, or you're just like, yeah,
okay,
I put my energy in. Okay. So is there anything specific you want to know, or you just want some information?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything super specific.
Okay. Let's see if you like, because it's going to be similar to the mediumship reading, except it's going to be in regards to you. Right. So the first thing, I'm getting information about sleep. So I have to just kind of figure that. I don't know if it's okay. So it feels to me like there's trouble sleeping, or there are times where you have trouble sleeping. I know that that's vague, but it's coming up. So
okay.
it almost feels like it's kind of more on the recent side, or like, I don't know if it's insomnia or if it's just. Okay, so it feels like it's happened at various times in your life. And so it could cycle. Like where you have sleep issues.
Yes.
So it's sleep issues of cycle, but either recently or even maybe like last night. I don't know. Like sleeping issues. Do you understand this?
Yeah, I came in and told everyone I've been having trouble sleeping just the last couple of days, nightmares, which I never really have.
Oh, you don't?
And I'm wondering if the baby is causing these nightmares.
Well, of course she is. No. No, because this is something. What it's feeling like is it's something that it's something that you've had over periods of your life.
Yes,
you're a thinker.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're very cerebral. I mean, you have a beautiful heart. I can feel. Yeah, you have a heart, but it also feels like you just have a tendency to think a lot. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My husband's like, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Yeah. Too much.
Yeah. I would definitely
it's a sign of intelligence, just so both of you ladies know. Because I know.
Ooh,
it takes one to know one. Like it's a sign of intelligence. It's almost like the more information you know, it can actually be worse. Yeah. There's also something about you having a lot of options and choices. For you have a tendency to procrastinate making decisions because there's almost too many choices. You understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they're saying is like when I say they, it's my guides talking to your guides through the water.
Okay.
It's like you have a beautiful heart. And I think like earlier I was talking about like the connection to the heart and truth and authenticity. Mm-hmm. What they're saying is it's super important for you when you have to make a decision to actually come from the heart and not the head.
Okay.
And so you like to strategize and you like to try and get to the best possible, like even the route you would take to get somewhere has to be kind of controlled and strategized and like that. But if you were to open your heart and sort of trust yourself more, which I get is not an easy thing to do and it's a practice thing, they're saying that you would get there so much earlier. And I feel like he might get less annoyed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Josh. He's like, no, someone finally hears me. She gets me.
Yeah. That's funny.
Don't be afraid to do that because they're saying you'll actually have better outcomes when you trust your heart versus your head.
Wow. That's something I was thinking about an hour ago.
Okay.
Heart versus head with decisions.
So let me, what I'm telling you is validating that you're on the right track by even thinking about that.
Okay.
The fact that it popped up in your head an hour ago.
Yeah.
It's like me validating you saying, yeah, that's kind of the right choice to make. Because you'll start to notice that energy, like people are just so different these days and people are operating off of their patterns. And so you're trying to meet them where they're at.
Okay.
And the more you do that, the more you get away from your truth.
Yeah.
And so if you were to just operate from your heart, they're saying you would get to where you need to be much faster without as much pain. So I don't know if sometimes it's hard for you to make that decision. Like so much rumination, marination goes on that it hurts. Sometimes.
It does. Yeah.
So it's about you tapping into the heart, getting into that place where you're like, no, I can feel that this might actually be a better choice to make. And they're saying you only need to know the next step. You don't have to go to the end result. And that's throwing you off.
Yeah.
You're going, how do I get from here to here? But you don't have to. You only have to get from here to here.
Focus on the
and then
next
once
part.
you're here, then you just go to here. And then once you're here, you could go to here.
Okay.
But you're trying to go from here to here.
Yeah.
And it's driving you crazy.
Yes.
It's driving him. Well, he left, but
he's right there.
He's right there. Driving him crazy. And then it's hurting you.
Yeah. Yes. Actually.
Okay. So start working from the heart. It's not natural for you. So it's okay that you might mess up a few times and go backwards and go, because what's happening is you're placing your attention and your awareness on your heart. By physically touching it, your brain is going, oh, my heart.
Yeah.
And then earlier I was talking about your energy, where your energy goes, wherever you place your focus and your attention. So guess where your energy is going? Here. It's staying within you instead of outside of you for that validation or the confirmation outside of you. And then it doesn't become as painful because you're actually honoring yourself and you're doing what you want. So if you don't know which way to go, just take a minute or two, do some deep breathing, tap on your heart, and then go, okay, heart, which way should I go? Just for the next step. That's it.
Okay.
And you will be led in the right direction. And it'll be a much easier process in the long run. And when you reverse engineer the thing, you'll go, oh, yeah, that was so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So even with business decisions, go with your
Every
heart.
decision, go to your heart.
Okay.
Yeah, but activate it first. You have to like get into your heart first. You can't just go, hey, heart.
Yeah. Right.
Because then you're still in
Connect.
your head. Yeah, it's connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot that goes on to this, but you have all the answers and you will be led the right way. You're just trying to get from here to here too fast.
Okay.
And then you'll end up like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, or like you're walking in molasses and it's not happening.
I like a final answer. Like I want to know my whole future right now.
But you have
And make
choices and decisions to make along the way, which will help you get
I
there.
need to slow down and do each part.
Slowing down is the hardest thing for someone who has anxiety to do because it feels like you're dying.
Yeah.
But that's the key because you have to just remember, again, this is a training. Just start telling yourself, I only need to know the next step. I only need to know the next step.
That is so helpful.
That's it. Just the next step. And then you'll get to the next step and you'll feel like a winner instead of defeated because you got there and you did it all on your own. I'm a big girl.
Okay. I like that.
So you can do it. The rumination is what is affecting the sleep.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor.
That would make sense.
You know, I don't make diagnoses, but it doesn't feel like there's anything like.
I've had a lot of huge decisions to make lately, just in the past week.
Okay.
So, and I think that kind of turns into these weird stress dreams that have nothing to do with the situation. They're just random, but.
Yeah. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
So the good news is like you're not like so off course that weird stuff is happening. I mean, it's logical, pragmatic as to why you're having that.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Okay.
Nothing's broken. You just have to connect more in here instead of looking out there.
Okay.
But you're just not used to doing that. That's
No. Okay.
You just got to learn. We all have
Follow
to learn.
your
I have
heart.
to learn. Yeah, follow your heart. Or as Joseph Campbell would say, follow your bliss.
Follow my bliss. Okay. So done with the water?
Done with the water.
Okay.
Cool.
That was very interesting and really spot on. It's funny because that's literally, I've been telling everyone today, like not sleeping, dream, nightmares.
Yeah.
Like everyone that I've told in the office today.
Yep.
That's just so funny that you found that immediately because that's like what's on my mind. So clearly it went through the hands right into the water. All right. If someone wants to grab this water bowl and then do you want to get right into baby?
You know what? Can I do Janelle first? And
Yeah.
then,
Okay, this is the ring that I like first got, so I've had it for the longest.
Janelle, I'm gonna actually ask you because I wanna get in your heart space. So I'm gonna do a little bit different because we had the water.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people in the room, so I just wanna. So I'm gonna ask you to put both of your hands on your heart center, which is we're gonna take 3 deep breaths together. Okay. She's so nervous.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
I know, that's why I want her to be okay. Everything's fine. And then after that last breath there, go ahead, say your first name only. Say it out loud 3 times for me, please.
Janelle, Janelle, Janelle.
Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to have you, I don't know that I'm going to use all 3 of these decks.
That's fine.
But I'm going to have you shuffle them just in case.
Okay.
Just make sure that they're all in the same direction. Yeah.
Okay, so like this then?
Right. Yeah.
Is
Perfect.
that right?
Oops. Throwing jewelry. Terry, why are you doing that?
That ring has been around for a long time.
It's a Tree of Life ring.
It sure is.
Ooh, this is a happy ring.
Yes, that's why I wear it all the time.
Oh.
To make me happy.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular that you want to know about or an area of your life you want to know about? I know what you don't want to know about.
Yeah. Other than that, other than death. No, go for it.
Okay.
I'm
so
open.
Let's take a look here.
So are you using the ring and the cards right now? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And like I was explaining earlier, I don't follow any particular like rules or ways of doing things. I just use my intuition and I use whatever. So I go rogue.
Okay. Sweet.
So
we like that.
Yeah, go rogue. Okay. All right, my dear. So I feel like right now this is kind of like the present energy of what's happening, or, there's even some of what you're needing, maybe because of the present energy. So I do feel like you're in a manifestation stage. Okay. So that means things can easily happen for you. And I feel like you have been creating things, or things you've been saying, wanting, needing, whatever, have been coming true. Or you've been getting. You understand this? Love it. That's the 4s here. Beautiful.
It's totally true.
I feel like you're putting your passion out, though. Like you're watering down your passion. So you'll have this spark, this fire, and then and again, that's the anxiety, because as we know, anxiety lies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a bastard.
It's so annoying.
And I feel like you'll like put your own fire out. So what I mean by that is I feel like you'll have this idea and you'll start to follow the passion, but then the anxiety about how is it going to happen, right? Like going from here to here, how is it going to happen? And then all of a sudden, like that passion or that inspiration or the motivation starts to dwindle and it starts to put itself out. You understand this?
Yeah.
So you'll talk yourself out of things.
Such a pro at that. Yeah. Okay.
Right. But right now, because you're in this manifestation period, you have to catch yourself doing it, because you don't have to backfire yourself in terms of what you're trying to create for yourself. The key for you right now, because of where you are, is to catch yourself talking negative or self-talk. Because when you can do that, you get yourself out of it. And then this way, the path isn't blocked.
Right.
So you still, because you're in this place, you're still, and it's a very feminine energy place, by the way, which is beautiful.
Can you elaborate on that?
So feminine energy is about allowing, and it's about creativity, and it's about receptivity. Masculine energy is doing, in like being assertive, being it's totally escaping me, but it's like providing, protecting, a lot of like do. Okay. Feminine energy is receiving, it's being versus doing. So there's a lot of things that you've done, seed planted or whatever, and now you're cultivating, you're receiving the results, which is the manifestation. So that's feminine energy. Okay. And when you're in your feminine energy, you will attract masculine energy. It doesn't matter. And that does, and when I'm talking about that, that's relationship-y oriented, by the way.
Okay.
They will come more towards you. So this could be a really beautiful time. I'm not sure what that's about.
Well, okay. I've been dating someone for 10 years and that like marriage has never really been on the forefront, but it's
starting
the idea and want and desire is coming through.
You being in your feminine energy can create that if your partner is in their masculine energy.
Okay.
And I talk about energy. I don't care about the gender, the identity, nothing like that.
Okay.
How biologically, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You being in your feminine energy is what's allowing you to create and manifest. So let's just say if you do want to, if you're the one that wants to get married or you're the one that wants to have this happen, you can draw it towards you.
Okay.
But you have to be in your feminine energy.
Okay.
A lot of us, I'm saying us because I'm included in it, these days, we have to, at work, be in our masculine energy, right? We have to do stuff, initiate, take charge, all of those things. That's masculine energy, even though we're, biologically a woman, right?
Right.
You being just more feminine energied right now in terms of manifestation, like law of attraction, all of that stuff, even karma, it's feminine energy. It's stuff that's brought to you or it's drawn to you.
Okay.
So you can't talk yourself out of things. You got to catch yourself. So if, and I'm not saying this is, but like if with this, what you want is to get married, you got to stop telling yourself all the or going over the fears of what they might be thinking and they might be doing or whatever. Stay in your own lane with your own feminine energy and let them either step up or step out.
And that can be applied to multiple facets, not just the romantic relationship.
Not just the but I was just explaining the feminine energy.
Got it. Okay.
So, feminine energy is when we're receiving it and allowing its manifestation. So that's where you're at right now in very feminine energy.
Cool.
But you can talk yourself out of it, and you're going to, instead of being, you'll start doing. So you'll turn it onto your masculine energy in areas where you need to be feminine. So just know when you need to be feminine and when you need to be masculine.
Okay.
But right now you're in this really great phase of creating, like manifesting what you're creating. So like everything's blossoming and blooming. But for you as someone who suffers from anxiety, it can get overwhelming. And that's when you're going to start, oh my God, it's actually happening. Now what? How? The how is none ya. It's none of your business.
What if I would have myself to death. Like,
yeah.
All day.
And then you start planning and then you start doing and then you become masculine and that's why you stop and then things go awry and you're like, but damn it, everything was going so well.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's where you're at right now.
Okay.
So my suggestion to you would be you would become more of like you would own yourself more when you start to become aware of the self-talk, the negative self-talk, and you go, I'm not falling for it. That's not true. What evidence do I have that is true? I'm emotionally time traveling to the future and it doesn't even exist yet.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So you're in a really good, I love where you are right now. It's a really good
really
place.
Happy. Oh, it's so cool. It really does tie in. Because I would say like I'm definitely in a more manifesting time in my life than I was maybe a year or so ago. And I've gone in and out of that, as my life has gone on. But I'm definitely in that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. So there's still more because like you've done a lot of work. I'm not saying sit on your ass. You still have to be in action on things. But you can also allow things to happen.
Okay.
Which like like I was telling her, sometimes slowing down can be scary.
Yeah.
Because it feels like you're dying. But for you slowing down and for you slowing down, for people like me slowing down, any of us who have anxiety and are ambitious and have sensitivities, we do need to slow down so that we can allow. And when we slow down, things come to us. The more we chase something, we activate the law of repulsion, which means we push things away. So the more you want something, the less you're going to get it. So you're in this great period of allowing it, which is not natural for you. Makes sense?
Sitting back and enjoying the ride a little bit.
Sitting back and just slowing down and just saying, okay. Because as soon as it comes, that takes trust.
Yeah, and actually believing it when I say it.
And having faith.
Okay.
So you're in a really great place. Don't screw it up.
Don't fuck it up, anxiety. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Yeah. So you're good. You're good.
Thank you.
That. You're very welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, honestly.
No.
That made a lot of sense.
That made a lot of sense.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing great. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
You can have this back.
Okay, thanks.
That ring really likes you.
Oh, I really like the ring. My little tree of life ring.
Yeah.
Had it for a long time.
That
it's
is
very
special.
Deformed though.
That's
It's
okay.
like gone into a square.
it has a good life.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That was
Perfect.
awesome. Okay.
Ooh, thank you.
It's not your normal, typical, regular fortune teller stuff.
That was honestly so wonderful and exactly what I needed to hear. I feel like both of that was so. I just felt so right. And
yes.
yeah.
Good. Listen. When someone is bullshitting you, or it's like it doesn't sit right, it doesn't feel right in your body.
Yeah.
So if it resonates or it feels right, then you're like, okay. So we have to trust that feeling a lot more.
Absolutely.
Then you'll also know when someone's bullshitting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they say things, I might have to say it differently, but
Sure.
I'm not here to bullshit. You don't want to hear my
appreciate
bullshit.
that. No.
No, that was very, Very fitting. Very spot on for both of us.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you very much.
Really
You're
gave us
very
both some
welcome.
clarification.
I honestly
guidance
feel
going
better.
forward.
I don't feel anxious at all.
See?
Good.
Yay. That
Good
is
job.
important. Thank you. I appreciate you
Yeah.
sharing that with me. It makes me feel like, okay, good. I helped.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
here to be of
Definitely helped.
service. So.
Yeah, you definitely
Totally.
Cool.
gave us a good service. So thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
So we got baby time.
Yeah, baby time.
Yay.
I am so excited.
And it's a girl.
yes, which you felt when you first
yeah.
came in.
I was like,
yeah, and she
I-
kind of had guessed her name, which I'm not sharing yet, but
I have to remember
Something about-
Terry.
yes. No, you-
Um,
but she told me that she may have picked her name,
oh yeah.
which is really cool to
I
know.
feel like she did.
That would make complete sense because it came to me out of nowhere. I'd never thought of this name before.
And once you said it, I feel like literally everyone was like,
Everyone.
oh, duh.
No one
Yeah.
has had
Oh,
anything
absolutely, that's her
even
name.
remotely weird to say about it, or like everyone just loves it.
No, it's
So,
literally her name.
Cool.
yeah, that's it. Terry made it official. She picked it. So. now that's it.
No turning back.
Before I go on, just because this has been like ever since I walked in, I just want to, and I don't know who, this could be bullshit. It could not be bullshit. I don't know. But does anybody understand Lily? The name Lily?
Yeah,
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I have a cat.
Oh, because I can't get that name out of my head ever since I walked in. I'm like,
really?
Lily? Who's Lily? Lily, who's Lily?
Yeah,
All right.
my,
Lily might be
my
here.
favorite little cat.
Okay.
Big
She's
cat.
probably here. I'm not an animal communicator, so I'm not going to communicate with her, but I
She's
would.
still alive.
Oh, she's still here.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's why I'm like, okay.
She was on my chest this morning.
Well, she's with you now. Like,
She's kind
You
of
know,
my
she's
spirit animal, I've always
projecting.
said.
okay. Well, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
And like, she's projecting herself. If she's not crossed over, she's projecting herself.
Interesting.
I'm like, I can't get the name Lily out of my head.
Yeah, she's my little soulmate, I always say.
Now I can let Lily go. I like
Okay.
me, just like the name. Okay, let it go.
Okay.
All right. I got baby. Okay. Oh, she's scrumptious. She's delicious. Like I keep getting all these food names. So I don't know if you've had, well, I mean, this is the obvious. When you're pregnant, you get weird cravings.
Yeah.
But she'll have a connection to food. Maybe she'll be a chef or maybe
Oh.
you'll cook for, I don't know. I don't understand the connection, but there's something about food and yumminess and
Okay.
deliciousness.
Well, we like food.
Are you like food?
We eat food.
We eat food.
Yeah, that's a little too obvious. She's just like, I feel like just personality wise, she is just adorable. Oh my God, she's going to be so pretty. Oh, you're going to have to invest in a shotgun, sir.
I already got it. We're good to go.
It's funny he keeps saying
I'm
that.
locked and loaded. I'm ready.
Okay, good for you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's just precious. I'm seeing like pageants. Now, I know. Like that doesn't always like evoke the best, like, you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's just along the lines of like, you'll find that as she's getting older, she's just very feminine, very
Told you.
like proper, you
Huh.
know.
Like royal?
Yeah, I mean, we can say royal. I mean, there's something about her that
royal baby.
she will stand out for sure. She will stand out, but from like the perspective of like not like an annoying standout. You know, sometimes
Okay.
people walk in the room, you're like,
Yeah.
not like that. She'll walk into the room, and I really feel like I just heard she's really healthy. Just so you know that. So I just want to share that with you. But like even like as she grows up, like she's got a good emotional balance to her, and
Just
she
like
will.
your daddy.
Just like daddy. That will just make her be very healthy in her prettiness. Hold on, let me put that together for a second.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I totally
He
get what you're
gets
saying
that when
because that's part of. It feels like it's part of me,
Okay.
like something she's taken from me in a way. Like that's kind of how I
okay.
kind of view things. Like from a male perspective, like
Yeah.
my feminine energy is like that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, and I feel like she's pulling from that. I don't know.
Perfect.
It's weird.
Perfect. Okay, good. I'm glad you got that because I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like, this is weird. But it's like, it's almost like she will be beautiful, pretty, and all that, but she's not, it's almost like she won't be egotistical about it.
Okay.
Like she'll have
good.
a really good head on her shoulders.
Mm.
And I feel like her, part of how she looks will be a way of her earning income.
Okay.
So maybe in the public eye somehow. I mean, I guess maybe there's that connection with you guys. I don't know.
She's taking over the YouTube channel.
Yeah, maybe she'll have her own.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I
wild.
can't. I don't know the specifics. Look, nowadays you can make these kids are who knew playing video games. They would make a shit ton of cash.
Right,
Like
yeah.
maybe maybe I don't know what
Yeah.
she'll
The
do
next
or how
Ryan's
she
toy
does
review.
it.
May not exist yet.
Maybe. Right. She might create it herself. I don't know. But something about her presence and her beauty, you know, if however you want to define that or put that in, I don't know. You know, you do that. But she'll be healthy about it, which is the part that I like. And I know
Good.
Dad likes that too.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are like really good balancers just in general. Like you guys balance each other out
Yeah.
really nice.
We do.
So to grow up in that environment is going to be really good for her. So I feel like you're going to be fine.
Good.
She's going to give you a run for your money with her intelligence, though. She's going to be asking you question after question. She's just like this fountain or this, she wants to just suck up all of this knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So try not to get annoyed with her.
Oh, I'm so excited. I want that. I want, because I'm like that, and I would love to be able to like dump my knowledge onto somebody else.
Okay, good. Dump my knowledge. Good. Vomit on her.
No, I just like, but just like, and I mean, not like, I don't say that in an egotistical way. I say that in a way of just like, part of what I do and what we do for a living is sort of dumping knowledge on people.
Right.
So to do that with, like Kendall and I do that with each other all day, every day.
Perfect.
So to do that be able to do that with our child and our child not be annoyed by
That
that.
would never be
Yeah.
annoying
really
to
cool.
us.
Perfect.
You know?
Well, kids
right.
are
But
going to
yeah.
be annoying. Like,
if
too
it's the
soon,
same
but yeah.
thing
Yeah.
over and over.
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Right.
that's great. That's great. No, because she's very thirsty for knowledge. Very
Okay.
thirsty for knowledge. Very
Like it.
smart. Very talkative.
Okay.
She'll be very talkative. But again, that's part of the intelligence level and the thirst for knowledge is like, I want to know what this is. And just, okay. So there could be a type of precociousness to her, which is, in my opinion, a beautiful thing.
Okay.
My niece tends to be precocious too.
Oh my God, I don't know what that means.
So it's a very, it's like high level of intelligence. It doesn't mean, I don't know, but it's adorable. It's cute, a little sassy.
Not like a know-it-all.
But it doesn't come off negative.
No,
like a
I'm
know-it-all.
saying that's not like a precocious is not like a know-it-all.
Right.
Okay.
But there's a like a real feminine, cute kind of aspect to it.
Okay.
Of like being smart and knowledgeable.
Okay.
I love that. She's got the great balance of, you know, having that feminine and that masculine energy, which is fantastic. I wish she could teach me that. I could use that lesson. Yeah. So I like that about her. I feel like she's healthy.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, you said you were about 5 months or 20 weeks. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to check in on the pregnancy now just to kind of see how that is.
We have our anatomy scan tomorrow, actually.
I think
It's a big day.
everything's gonna be fine.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay.
Text me and let me know. Just to
tomorrow.
just to confirm. But I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Okay.
He's gonna be a great Papa Bear. Like you know what he is? You know who you are? You're the silverback. Is that what they call it? The silverback gorilla?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. Silverback. gorilla.
Advocate. He's
Okay. That makes sense.
you're awesome. You're really I can sense that he's gonna take care of. Did he just go like this?
No.
He is, though. I can verify.
Yeah, because he's gonna be like. Or at least this is what I feel. You let me know if this is your intention or your plan. Birth time comes around. He's like, "What are you doing? What's going?" Yeah.
Oh my
the
God.
dude
Can you-
is
can
already
you-
Googling
Can you
things.
count? Make sure she's got 5 fingers, 5 toes, 10 fingers, 10
100%.
all the two nostrils, 2 nostrils.
He
Okay.
Googles stuff during my ultrasounds and tries to figure things out before someone tells us.
Do you know how awesome that is? Do you know how many partners are not like that?
I know. He's very
so
active.
Like, yeah, no, I mean, so kudos to you, sir. By him doing that, here's what I feel like. By him doing that creates a very safe environment for you, knowing someone's got your back, that you can deliver.
I definitely feel that way.
I can do this. My body can do this. I will do this because I'm safe. Makes a sense?
He's my security blanket through everything. I know he will be during this.
Yeah. I'm getting chills, so I know I'm right.
That's 100% spot on.
Yeah. So I, again, I'm not the end all be all, but I really feel like everything's going to go okay for the birth.
Okay.
And I really mostly feel like the reason is because you feel okay. Yes, this is your first kiddo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, you don't know what to do, but you have a partner. A lot of women having kids don't
it's true.
necessarily feel that way, or they're not aware that they don't feel that way. And so it actually inhibits their body.
Okay.
And it, from all that stress and anxiety, locks up and tightens up. What are you not supposed to do when you're giving birth?
Lock up.
You're supposed to be like,
yeah. Like a flower.
Like
open
a flower, open, delicate.
That's a nice metaphor.
Right? So he's going to allow you to
It's a good vision.
Open up. Okay.
So that's why it feels good and safe and all of that. So your body will be just fine. She's going to be fine.
Excellent.
There's something about her smile. I feel like she might smile very soon or very early, because I remember like when my niece and nephew were teeny tiny, like there's a certain time that they smile, like at a certain point. I feel like she's gonna smile before
Early on. Okay.
earlier.
Okay.
She's just a happy kid. I feel good about her. Like she would be the kind of girl that I would want. Like, can I steal her from you? No, I like what I'm feeling. It doesn't matter what I like. You gotta like it.
Mm-hmm. I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, good. Good. I want to be right too. I do want to be right. Here's where Dad will beautifully come in, because sometimes when people have a light, it's very bright, so the moths fly to the flame.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So she might draw you. I do feel like you guys will probably have to be more on top of like just being aware who her friends are and stuff like that.
Okay.
So just obviously you don't want to restrict her, and she's gonna have to learn to make her own mistakes. But she's a light, so people will want to go to her.
Okay.
Okay. So, and it's not like you have to protect her or anything like that, but it happens. She'll be the kind of person you'll go into Target. Everybody will ask her questions. Where can I find this? Where can I do this? Because she has just this beautiful light about her. But I'm not getting any heads up buttercups or alerts or anything.
Okay.
Which I don't want to get. I'm sure you don't want me to get either.
No.
So I'm not anticipating anything. Everything feels good, healthy.
Great.
Yeah, I just feel like you're really blessed in this situation. She knows it already. She knows it. That's the cool part. She gets it. She already knows. Do you talk to her? I feel like she hears your voice.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I have been.
She knows you already.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So keep talking to her.
Yeah.
Keep talking to her. Yeah, she knows you already.
Okay.
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, I'm so excited. Is there any way to know like what the birth will be like, or any more information about I'm just so anxious about giving birth.
No, I get it. No, of course, you're a first time mom. I mean, I've never had a kid. The birthing process, I'd be
a little freaky.
Yeah. I feel like for you, just stick to the plan. They're saying
how do you
stick to the plan?
See, that's what's been driving me nuts is I can't plan. What if she's early? What if she's late? What if
that you can't stick to.
No.
But I'm just saying, like, whatever you intend on doing, if you're like, okay, I'm going to have an epidural.
Yeah.
Stick to that plan.
Okay.
Like, it's okay if she comes early. There's a certain part in the labor process where they won't give you an epidural anymore.
Right.
So if you intend on having an epidural, they're saying stick to the plan.
Okay.
So just stick to the plan.
Get those damn drugs.
Yeah.
There's no shame. No shame.
No.
You know?
I don't care. I'm doing it.
Hell
yeah. So like if you have, you can also, you can create and manifest. Okay. So just start saying everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. I'm going to stick to the plan. Look, you're going to be in a hospital, right? It feels like you're going to be in a hospital.
Yes.
So like, God forbid anything goes wrong. You're in the best place for anything to go wrong. I don't anticipate anything going wrong.
Okay.
Again, it's because, he's got everything under control. So you don't have to worry about anything in terms of that. Because of course, anxiety is gonna be like, no, I want
right.
But I'm not getting anything. Like, I feel like your body works fine. I mean, every woman tears a bit.
Great.
So
get ready for that.
You're not going to feel it if you've got the epidural, girl.
That's right.
Is she going to poop? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Am I going to
poop? You could poop.
Okay.
I don't know if you will. You could. I've actually participated in 12 births.
Oh,
because I used to do hypnobirthing.
Wow.
So I would assist women in childbirth. So I've done home births, I've done facility births, and hospital births.
Oh, that's
and
so
poop
cool.
happens.
Yeah, shit happens. That's right.
It does.
Wipe
it
away
does.
and keep going.
So whatever, Have him stand here. That's all.
Yeah. I want.
He's
him
not
going to
want us to be like her toe. He's really going to want to make sure everything's
so.
Okay,
is he hands on to the point where you think he could
he could catch the kid?
Yeah. See, he passes out though if he gets his blood drawn. So can he do
this?
that?
That was
This is a
years
different
ago.
situation.
This is different.
This is different. He's built for that. Like, you could be in the military. You could probably like kick ass too on the
Hell
field.
yeah, I could.
Yeah. A little
Okay.
different. This is not. Yeah.
Maybe you catch her.
Yeah.
All right.
Up to
It's fine with me.
if you notice you're getting squeamish or whatever, just stand up here. Don't stand there.
Yeah. We'll see. Kind of play it by ear.
I
Okay.
think you're going to be fine. I think it feels like everything's going to be normal or whatever they deem normal, like natural. You're in a hospital. I don't think. Look, again, if anything goes wrong, I'm not getting a heads up, Buttercup. But I'm not all perfect. I'm not all knowing.
Right.
Then you'll be taken care of. I don't anticipate any. Bottom line, as long as mom's okay and baby's okay, how it comes about does not matter.
It's true. It's true.
So
Right?
true.
Gotta just let it happen.
And he's got that. Is mom okay? Is baby okay?
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
So you just let your body do what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
If you're doing the drugs, most of the time you're not even going to feel it. You'll feel it at the beginning. You'll be like, it's happening.
Yeah.
But once you get all drugged up,
Hell yeah.
you'll just be laying there. They're going to have to tell you when to push.
Right. Yeah. Once you
know.
get the epidural and stuff.
Yeah. And he'll learn really quick what the monitors. I learned quick.
Yeah.
He's gonna know what everything that room does.
Yeah.
In the first 10 minutes. Googling it
Yeah.
all.
And just so you know, like, I've been in births where like the cord was wrapped around the neck
Okay.
and everybody ended up fine.
Okay.
So I don't anticipate anything going awry. But you start telling yourself, now my body knows what to do. You can even, you're touching her now. Just say, hey, let's work together. We're a good team. I want to make this easy for you. You make this easy for me. Please.
Okay.
You've got a cool dad. You've got a great world. You've got wonderful aunts and cousins. And, so you can start preparing that now. Start correctly emotionally time traveling.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't anticipate anything. So,
Okay. That's great news.
Can I
I'd
ask
love to
a
hear it.
question about
Go for it.
Okay. And maybe you can't even say, but do you see more kids in their future besides this one?
yeah. At least one
Like
more sibling.
Close to an age or maybe not?
3 to 5 years apart.
Okay. That's
Interesting.
right around what I want. Wow.
But it really, it's a choice. So that's just
Sure.
a possible timeline. that I
Right.
see.
Of course. Yeah.
Like 2 to 3. All right.
Wow.
Okay. Well, it sounds like she's probably going to be around her due date because it's from what you're describing, she sounds very much like a Leo to me.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
think
say
Yeah, she
I don't know if
feels
she's
Leo
earlier than
She
that.
feels. I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
So yeah.
she feels very Leo-y to me.
Yeah. What was the anticipated date? The actual date?
August 12th.
August 12th. I don't think if she comes late, it's not going to be much later. Maybe 13th.
Okay.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't think it's. I think she'll be right around the. And if she's early, it could be like a day early too. I don't
Okay.
think it's. I don't think it's going to be significantly earlier.
Okay.
And you know what? If it is,
Yeah.
she's still going to be okay.
Yeah.
So
And she's probably still going to be a Leo. She'd have to be really early.
Yeah,
to
she'd
be
yeah,
really early.
yeah, really early.
And
Speaking of-
I don't think she can possibly be a Virgo either. It'd be way too late. I don't think they'll medically let me go that late. So.
No, I think you're cooking her really good.
Okay. I'll keep on chefing her up.
Yeah.
Shoving her
Again with the food terms.
That's funny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be like this like chef on the Food
Yeah, I was
Network.
gonna say maybe
Yeah.
she'll be like a Food Network
Yeah,
star.
it's funny.
Like
thing.
Giada.
I have been craving a lot of sweets, which I'm normally not a sweet person. I'm more of
Oh.
a savory snacker and
Okay.
stuff. But she has, I mean, like every night I'm like, I've been really loving mini M&Ms.
So good.
That's probably
And-
going to be her favorite food because my mom said when she was pregnant with me, she loved pizza and ice cream, and those are like my favorite foods.
Mm,
So
pretty good stuff.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I'll keep giving her M&Ms then.
Yeah.
No
what she
problem there.
wants.
All right. Well, having you on was such a treat today,
Well,
Terry.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so
This
much.
You
was-
guys are awesome. I love what you do. I think it's wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Good-hearted people.
Oh, thank
So
you.
it's
That means
important.
a
That
lot.
means, yeah,
especially coming
seriously.
from you.
Important. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, flying all the way out here and everything.
Yeah.
We really
Seriously.
appreciate
It's
you.
fun. I
Yeah.
love to fly.
And it sounds like Terry's going to be joining Josh on Lights Out. So look forward to that,
Yeah.
guys. We
Yeah.
have some crossover between our shows.
Mhm.
But yeah, this was awesome. Again, all of Terry's information will be below if you would like to find her and book yourself a reading.
Yeah. Thank you.
And quick note, as far as next week, we are doing advice. So be sure to check the description box for that form and fill it out.
I don't know if we can give as good of advice as
No.
Terry, but
Yeah.
we shall try.
We shall try. we don't know how to read cards or anything, but you know, you get what you get. All right. Yeah, thank you again. We really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you.
me. Absolutely.
And we
Yeah.
will see you guys in the next sesh. But until then,
Keep
keep
it
it fresh.